ಪ್ರವಾಸ ನಿಮಿತ್ತ ಗೋಕರ್ಣಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದ ವಿದೇಶದ ವೈದ್ಯೆಯೊಬ್ಬರು ಗೋಕರ್ಣ ಬೀಚ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿ 26ರಂದು ಬಿದ್ದು ಬೆನ್ನುಮೊಳೆಗೆ ಏಟು ಬಿದ್ದು ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ತೇಜಸ್ವಿನಿ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ದಾಖಲಾಗಿ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದು ಚೇತರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 24ರ ಹರೆಯದ ಮಾರ್ಟಿನ್ ಇಸ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾರ್ತಾ ಇಸ್ಸಾಂದೋಲಾ ಅವರು ಚೇತರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಇಂದು ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯಿಂದ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆಯಾಗುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ತಾನು ಗೋಕರ್ಣ ಬೀಚಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿದ್ದ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಥಳೀಯರು ನನ್ನನ್ನು ರಕ್ಷಿಸಿ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ದಾಖಲಿಸಲು ನೆರವಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ನನಗೆ ನೆರವಾದವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ತುಂಬಾ ಆಭಾರಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅಂತಹ ಕಠಿಣ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಮಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಕರೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ರಕ್ಷಣೆಯನ್ನ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ವೈದ್ಯರು ಕೂಡ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾಗಿ ಉಪಚರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡರು. ಕೋವಿಡ್-19ನ ಈ ಆತಂಕಕಾರಿ ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶದಲ್ಲೂ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡರು ಎಂದು ಇಸ್ಸಾಂದೋಲಾ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆಯನ್ನ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಆಕೆಗೆ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ ನೀಡಿದ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯ ನರರೋಗ ತಜ್ಞರು ತಾವು ನೀಡಿದ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವರು ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿ ಸ್ಪಂದಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಎಂದರು.
And fell off the edge of a cliff onto some rocks below. It was a fall from maybe 6 or 7 meters up high, and I landed on my feet, and I fractured quite a few bones in my body. Both my feet, my wrist, my left wrist and my spine were fractured, and I had an open wound on my right foot also. When I fell, it was a bit like dangling off my foot. I was there for about 2 hours and a half before I managed to get people to come and rescue me. I managed to call a friend eventually, and they organized the whole rescue procedure. At the beginning I tried calling emergency services, but unluckily the landlines were busy and I couldn't get through. But thankfully my friend brought help, and they got me out of there. And it took a while to get to the hospital because I had to come to a specialized hospital here in Mangalore, to Tejaswini Hospital. And I think I got here about 8 or 9 hours after the accident. It happened around 1 p.m. 2, and I got here at 9 p.m. that night. But luckily, because the people who rescued me were really helpful, and one of them had contacts here in Mangalore, so he called his friends, and they came here to the hospital before I arrived and managed to to explain the situation and get everything sorted so I could be taken to emergency surgery just a few hours after I arrived. And yeah, that night then I had the surgeries done, and I've had a lot of help from my mom, who's been my physio and my mom and my carer full time, and also all the staff here in Tejaswini Hospital. The nurses, the matrons, and all the doctors have been really kind and really attentive, always making sure we had everything we needed and everything was okay.
We fixed the spine, wrist, ankle and all. So only major challenge was the wound should not get infected, because it was very bad wound. So we tried 2-3 times clean the wound, and then we explained about the plastic surgery, and we have given the option whether they can stay here or they can go back. But because of COVID condition, they decided to stay here till she will get recovered, because it is very difficult to sit in flight for long hours. And because of the COVID situation in Europe was worse, so they have decided to stay here, and then we proceed for the further procedures. And then our aim was she should able to walk, she should able to sit, and she should able to do the normal routine activities. So now after almost all procedure is finished, now I don't think she require another procedures, and now she is able to walk, so we are all happy. She is not using any support, she is walking without any support, which was our prime goal. And today she is flying back to her country. We all wishing her good recovery and speedy recovery. And initially when I asked about her profession, I still remember she told that she is a dancer. So I hope she will dance again in future, very near future.